This is from I Need You. This is the first video of the BU. This is the behind the scenes.
컨디션 좋아요. 날씨도 좋고. 오, 신기하다. 저렇게 큰 거 처음 봤어요. 나만 쓸 수 있는 건가? 쓰러지는 연기를 하는 제이홉을 보실 수 있습니다. 촬영하러 고! 사랑에 상처받고 기면발특진의 병을 앓고 있는 기대하셔도 좋습니다. 땀나. 끝났다. 저의 개인 컷 한 장면이 끝났습니다. 이제 하나 더 남았어요.
안녕하세요, 오랜만이군요. 가출해가지고 방황하는 역할을 찍을 거예요. 열심히 찍을게요. 파이팅. 얼마 전이죠, 바보적 친구.
Okay, I have to ask you, those of you that have seen episode 1 of my BU series, talking to you, JoJo, look at the first shot that we see of Tae. Watch.
바보적 친구.
Right here. Oh, son of a. Right here. This was the first shot that we saw of Tae in the whole video. Okay? What? You can understand why I would think they were trying to portray him as an alcoholic. He's sitting on this outside balcony with a bunch of bottles next to him with his hood up, and he's just sitting there completely like devoid of any sense whatsoever, just into space. Thank you very much. Smug. Oh, yeah.
진짜 오랜만에 보면 다시 앨범을 준비했었어요. 팬들이 이거 보고 있겠죠? 기대해주세요.
I Need You 뮤비 촬영 현장입니다.
되게 예쁘게 나올 것 같으니까 기대 많이 해주세요.
안무가 없으니까 연기를 잘해야
Ooh, look at Yoongi. That's a good little color combo.
될 것 같아요. 바베큐 버전. 저희 앨범 많은 사랑을 받고 싶네요. 사랑해주세요. 퍼포먼스나 춤으로 인해서 많이 주목받는 팀이었는데 새로운 모습을 보여드릴 수 있는 단초가 되지 않을까 생각합니다. 저희 뮤직비디오 촬영 둘째 날입니다. 와, 저희 앨범을 타이틀 화양연 하지 않습니까? 그래서 이 가장 행복한 순간들을 담아드는 거예요. 나 이제 돌아갈래. 기합표까지 내려고. 와, 진짜 아니죠. 좋은 노래입니다. 그리고 3분 30초예요.
훔쳤습니다. 원진 차릴 테니까 쉬워요.
개인 촬영 때문에 연기를 잘할 수 있을지 고민입니다. 내일 개인 촬영까지 잘 마무리해서 이제 완성된 뮤직비디오를 빨리 보고 싶고요. 기대가 돼요. 내일 봬요. 안녕.
베스트 컨디션 탑 5 안에 든다.
아무 마지막 날구나.
I tell you, one thing that I did express when I was watching the BU, and I remember this specifically with Hobie's scene on the bridge when he falls down onto the concrete, right? I even said it was such a good fall. It was such a perfect fall that I wondered if it was a stunt double. I mean, he literally went from standing to just collapsing onto the ground. But believe it or not, there's a technique to that. But now that I see that it was him, like, I'm even more impressed. But even Cookie talking about, I wasn't sure if I could do this. I wasn't sure if I could act well. They all nailed it, even down to the facial expressions that can be so hit or miss because it's so subtle.
마르게 나온다. 좋네. 지은이의 노출까지. 오, 야, 뜨겁다, 야.
오케이. 좋았네. 진짜 목욕탕 가고 싶다.
So good.
몸이 풀었어요. 재밌었던 것 같아요.
Don't you think it's ironic though that Hobie looks at the return on the monitor and himself and he's like, "Oh, I look so toned. I look so good." Who the hell says that when they see themselves on camera? These guys are aliens. Every one of us is like, "Oh, is that me? Oh no, that's not me." Yeah. Oh, it's such a good shot. So good.
지금 막바지를 향해 달려가고 있습니다. 연습이 마지막 날에 정말 스무스하고 정말 에너지 넘치는 걸 촬영했어요.
여러분들 보시느라 수고하셨습니다. 허리 한번 쭉 펴시고 기지개 한번 쭉 펴고 우리 한번 외쳐봐요. 아니 지금
Now, one thing that I did learn from the comments and from the live chat is that in this song, "I Need You Girl" are the lyrics, but apparently it was intended to be friend initially, and it just sounded better with girl. I did not know that. And it's not because one person said it. I have learned to really trust the numbers of things when it comes to the information that you people put out. If one of you says it, I'm like, Two of you say it, I'm like, are they friends? Did they talk about this on the bus? What's going on? But if a bunch of you come at me hot like a fire hose, then I'm like, maybe there's something there. Okay. Wow. I kind of wish there was more to that. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more like actual behind the scenes stuff, not like extra footage from the video. But like in the very beginning, they show this drone. This is a DJI S1000, which, yeah, actually that sounds about right. An S1000. We've talked about this before. This is the monstrosity that went out of control at that tournament that I was filming, and I had to catch that damn thing. It's like a, depending on the camera, $25,000 to $30,000 flying through the air, and those legs come down. It's like a coffee table flying around. Crazy. And all up here, you got this dome up here. Some of it's for protection. There's antennas up there. This thing will go out for like maybe 3 miles, depending on a bunch of variables. But anyway, it's interesting. I wanted to see a lot more of that stuff. Oh, look at Hobie. What a good fall. Is that a joke?
을 보실 수 있습니다. 촬영하러 고! 사랑에 상처받고 기면발특진의 병을 앓고 있는 기대하셔도 좋습니다.
That's not a joke. Did you read that line?
촬영하러 고! 사랑에 상처받고 기면
My role is a guy who got hurt because of love and is suffering with narcolepsy. Huh. Well. Well, that just threw a wrench in a whole bunch of shit I was thinking. Huh. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm going to have to refilm the whole series all over again. Oh, man. Spoiler alert.
발특진의 병을 앓고 있는 기대하셔도 좋습니다. 땀나. 끝났다.
I totally put him in the realm of addiction because we saw pills in the very beginning. He was at the mirror. He was kind of looking at himself. And cinematically, we see a lot of that in movies and shows where someone is battling with addiction of some sort, where they're like trying to get a hold of themselves. And then later he's in the hospital. Well, that makes perfect sense. And then later we see, spoilers, spoiler alert, cover your ears, earmuffs, kids. The doors open up and then all the pills come in. Ooh. Okay. All right. And I do understand, like, you take medication for narcolepsy, but it's so specific that I just thought it was identifying addiction. And I thought that's what the fall meant. Like, I think I may have even suggested that he was going to unsubscribe, but he just collapsed on the bridge and that stopped him. Oh, there's a lot. Oh boy. I love the BU. Oh man. Whew. Okay. Moving right along. I got carried away on that one.